The next thing I want to think about after this is dried here, it's dried overnight, I had a fan on it, is I want to put one of these studs on here so that flap that comes over can attach here. But it hooks on with a screw from the back side and I don't want it scraping the flashlight, so I'm going to put a little cover. I decided I'm going to make a little design like this. Again, I just used a piece of cardboard cereal box to kind of give me a pattern. So I've laid out this pattern and it's going to attach like this. It's going to be sewed on. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out a piece out of this piece of leather. These lengths here have to be a little bit longer than this. So I'll go ahead and lay that out and then cut it out. Okay, that's cut. It will end up going on like, or getting sewed on something like that once it's done. Now that I've got this piece cut out, and it's pretty much size, it's going to fit like this when it's sewn on. I'm going to go ahead and bevel the edges and put in a mark where the stitching will go. I have a beveling tool here. And all it does is just put a little bevel on the edge of the leather. Okay, so the edges are all beveled now. Now I'm going to take this grooving tool and put a little groove around the perimeter where the threads will be set. Okay, now I've got a groove all the way around, and eventually I'll make little marks with this star wheel to put the threads in. But I wanted to go ahead and get this shaped and stained because I'm going to stitch it again after it's stained, so the stitching will remain pretty much the color it is and stand out. This is going to be all black. So anyway, that's ready, and we'll go to the next step. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and punch a hole in the center of this for this stud to go in, and then I can stain it or dye it. I've marked a dot in the center. So now when this goes through here, the stud can just screw on there. Okay, so that's done. Next thing I'm going to do is to trim off the excess on the front part of the case. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a pair of dividers and mark a uniform width from the edge here, and then I'll cut it. gonna have to take these staples out so I can get it off this piece of wood. Okay, the next thing I'll probably have to do here is fold it over. Oh, it looks pretty good. I'll fold it over and cut this. That's not bad. To give you an idea, that with that over the top, then the thin strip will end up going like this.